class. Sorry I couldn't be there with you guys tonight. I have a big game. I'm gonna start off my presentation with a video. I mean, a video that almost has nothing to do with what the presentation is about, but I figured that, you know, it's always fun to start off something with a good laugh. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Moving like burn, moving like burn, moving like burn. Release the weekly, we moving like burn, moving like burn, we moving like burn. Release the weekly.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Okay, so this is a little rundown of what my presentation is going to be. The first thing that I will be talking about is the introduction, and the second thing is why I chose this topic. So pretty much like why is this topic so important to me? And the third thing I'll talk about is methodology. The fourth thing is finding, then conclusion. After conclusion, I'll kind of, give a quick recap of everything I talked about, and then we're gonna finish it off with a video. So my topic is health and exercise. The reason why I chose this topic is because first, I'm a college athlete, and second, I'm passionate about, exercising, healthy diet, just, pretty much living a healthy lifestyle. This all started off back to when I was in the 8th grade. I believe I was already 5'11" or 6 foot back then. And I was hanging out with my friends at lunchtime, and they were all like asking me, you should go up there and dunk for everybody, like that would be cool. I was like, I've never done it before, so hey, I guess there's a, first time for everything. So when I got up there, tried to dunk, and I fell so bad, I fell on the ground and broke both of my arm, and I was telling myself, I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. Like, I should actually start playing sports. So from that point on, I started playing basketball, and I was blessed enough to get recruited out of high school to come play basketball at the college level. And then when I got to college, I figured that, if I wanted to perform at the higher level, I had to be, I had to change my lifestyle, which means, exercising constantly, eating the right food, which means, more proteins and stuff. So this is why I'm so passionate about this topic. So the intro, like I said, my topic is health and exercise. The purpose of this study was to discuss the effect that exercise, athletic involvement has in the overall health. So the main objective of my project is to see the connection of health, involvement in athletics, and motivation to exercise has in the overall picture of being healthy or maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So after gathering all the research, the primary objective was to see if the involvement in athletics and motivation to exercise was triggered by the overall concept of health. The next thing I will be talking about is my methodology. The first thing I'll talk about is the sampling design. The sample group I had a sample group of 46 participants that took my survey, and the survey was unlimited. I did distribute a survey through Facebook, emails, and a hard copy, and I received a total amount of 46 in return. And the second thing I'll talk about is the research design. The research design, my survey had a total of 21 questions. 15 of them were the construct, and 6 of them were demographic questions. All the questions were multiple choice using strongly agreed, disagreed, somewhat disagreed, somewhat agreed, agreed, and strongly agreed. Right? Right, the next thing I will be talking about is the finding. I had 3 constructs, as you can see up there. The first one was health, the second one was athletics, and the third one was motivation. So the purpose of my first construct is it was to determine how the survey participant rated their health. And the rating accounted for 29% negative and 71% positive. The mean is 4.7 and standard deviation is 0.78. And this construct was reliable with 0.289, as you can see it up there. The second construct I will be talking about is athletics. So the purpose of this contract is to determine how the survey participant rated their involvement in athletics. The rating accounted for 14% negative, 86% positive, and the mean is 5.4, and the standard deviation is 0.64. And this construct was reliable, and the reliable percentage was 0.771. And the third construct I will be talking about is motivation. So the purpose of this construct was to determine how the survey participant rated their motivation to exercise. The rating accounted for 51% negative and 49% positive. The mean is 4.7 and the standard deviation is 0.19. And for the t-test, there was no significance. And the correlation of the construct was significant at 0.001 level. And using this correlation, I concluded that that there wasn't any difference between what motivated people to exercise and involvement in athletics. The next thing I'll be discussing about is regression. Multi-linear regression was utilized to determine if the involvement in athletics and motivation to exercise construct were the predictor of the dependent construct, which the dependent construct was health. So the adjusted R square is 0.215. So therefore, I could predict that with 21.5% accuracy that athletic involvement, motivation to exercise are predictor for the dependent variable of health. The higher that those rated motivation, the higher they rated health. Additionally, the higher they rated athletics is the higher they rated health. And in conclusion, I found that my participant responded positive with all my construct being reliable. And with the finding, I can infer that 21% accuracy that athletic involvement and motivation to exercise are the predictor to health. So pretty much if a person wants to be healthy, they're motivated to exercising, and also the involvement in athletics has a portion to do with health. So this is all I have for you guys. And again, just a little quick rundown about what I talked about. I talked about the topic and why I'm passionate about this topic. And I talked about my findings, methodology, and the conclusion. So the last thing that I have for you guys is a video.
Who don't want to work, There are people who hate their jobs. They keep getting up to do it.
The wealthiest place on the planet is the graveyard. Because in the graveyard, we will find inventions that we never, ever were exposed to. Ideas, dreams that never became reality. Hopes and aspirations that were never acted upon.
The question is, what are you going to do with your time? What drives you? Greatness is a lot of small things done with day after day, workout after workout, obedience after obedience, day after day.
Well, this is all I have for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy